Hey, Kathy Burris here with Green Hope Coaching, showing up with a metaphor for you to consider. Have you ever felt like you're just going in circles? Like you're trying to move forward, but it feels like you're stuck in some kind of endless loop? Yeah, me too. But I've had a couple of stories, a couple of imageries that have come up for me to help me think about that differently. So if you're watching live, leave me a note. Tell me you're here live. If you're watching the recording, let me know that too. But here's the stories. The first one was a video clip that I saw. I haven't watched the whole movie. I don't know if I recommend it or not, but it's the movie called Interstellar, the story of a journey to Mars. And the actor in this particular clip was Matthew McConaughey, and one of the fellow pilots was explaining to him again, as the pilot of this vehicle going to Mars, what a wormhole was. And he had a piece of paper, and right now I don't even have a blank piece of paper to do this with, but okay, he had a piece of paper, and he explained, okay, point A is over here, and point B is over here, and a wormhole helps you take, this is not a foldable piece of paper, go from point A to point B without having to do all of this, without all the time that it took to get there, without all the things that you have to experience to get there. You go from point A to point B in just seconds. Okay, I probably didn't explain that as well as he did on the movie. You might want to watch it. I can't recommend it or not. I haven't seen it. I just saw that clip. But I remember thinking, hey, I wish I had a wormhole, right? I wish I could go from point A to point B and not have to experience some of the things that are in the middle. Well, some of those things were good. Sure, there's plenty of things I wished I hadn't had to experience. But when I think back to all the decades of life that I've lived, I see all these other things that were really good, that are all of which, the good and the bad, are part of making me me. So I thought, well, a wormhole really isn't the answer, is it? Not typically. But maybe you felt that way too. Maybe you've wished you could skip some places. But then, recently, shortly after that, in fact, I saw a little video as I was scrolling through Facebook. Yes, I do that too. I saw a video about this incredible highway. This is a highway in China, and it's a highway that looked like a roller coaster in some ways. Actually, I think it was intended to be this giant dragon that was depicted. But the highway is in the mountainous area, and point A is down here and point B is up here, and it was not safe. I did some studying or a little bit of research on this, and they couldn't possibly make a highway to go from point A to point B because it wouldn't be safe. I mean, cars couldn't drive that type of incline and be safe. There would be accidents. There would be bad weather, and they wouldn't be able to get up and down the road safely. It wasn't safe for the public. So what they did instead is from point A to point B, they made this winding highway. I think it has 3 loops, and you just drive up a gentle incline, and you go in circles to get to the top, where it's more manageable then to get to point B. Are you hearing me? Is it connecting in any way? Because I saw that the last few years of my life have been exactly like that. I have felt during this health crisis thing that I've gone through, I have felt like I'm just going in circles. And then it dawned on me, maybe that's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Maybe that's exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because I maybe wouldn't be safe. I wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't be prepared. I wouldn't be strong enough for point B if I didn't take my time and take the incline ever so gently up to where I could get to point B. What do you think? Can you see it in your own life? You know, what if the winding road is the safest way forward? What if when it really feels, I'm reading from my journal, what if even when it feels like you're not making progress, you're actually getting where you need to go? What if the very curves you resent are protecting you from something you're not ready for yet? And what if along the way there's beauty that you would have missed if you'd have just taken a direct route? Because you were going fast, you were going on, especially if you'd have tried to take a wormhole. What if there's something in this moment that you're made to behold, made to enjoy? And this is a time for you to do that. You know, if this connects with you, if this resonates with you in your journey, if sometimes you feel like you're going in circles, I just want you to remember you don't have to do this alone. We can do it together. There are plenty of ways that we can support one another and encourage one another in this journey. And in fact, Sunday night, I'm hosting a Green Hope gathering. I do it the first Sunday of every month. So you're welcome to join us. It's free. It's just a place for women to come and have a conversation about hard places, about circles that we're taking, about places where we doubt and feel discouraged or grieving. It's a safe space with women who get it. So it's Sunday night, 7:30. I'd love to have you join us. But whether or not you do, if you get what that road is like, that circling road, if you know that road, would you just put in the comments, I know that road. Been on that road, been there, done that. Whatever it is, you know that road. Just let me know that you get it too. I know I'm not the only one. I've talked to too many women. I know you get it. So if that resonates with you, leave the comment. I know that road. And just know that you don't have to do this alone. And we'd love to walk with you. If you would like to know about the gathering, it's free. I'll give you the link. Just send me a note and say you want to be part of that. All right? And we'll talk with you next time I show up with who knows what. Story, a song, a word, a question. See you then. Bye.